prom season right now, right? Well, prom night can be pretty wild for some high schools. We're pretty sure it's not supposed to be this wild. Got to show you this. That is a live caged tiger on display during a Florida high school prom over the weekend. Their theme, yes, welcome to the jungle. The school is facing now, I'd say, a fairly large amount of backlash. One mother told our affiliate WPLG every bit of the incident left her concerned.
First of all, we're not teaching children empathy. That tiger was in distress. The reason he's pacing up and down with his tail going the way that it's going and his ears all folded back is showing you distress. These animals are not entertainment.
The school says handlers were with the tiger at all times, that no student was ever in danger. However, the principal did admit that things would be handled differently from now on. He took to Facebook. David Pugh wrote in part, quote, "We regret the decision to have live animals at our prom. We will immediately evaluate our current policies and procedures regarding all school activities and events." Oh, this bears discussion, people. I brought in Jill Simonian. She's the founder of the FAB Mom. She's a parenting lifestyle contributor. I just had to talk about it with somebody.
And I am not laughing because this is not funny. There's so many things wrong with this.
Where do we even start? Do we want to go alphabetically?
Can we, please, tell me where to start, because I see this story and the first thing I think is, what the what?
What the what?
What the what? I mean, never mind the animal in distress.
Yeah.
That's one part of the story, an important part. But the other part is, why are we going so over the top for these high school events?
Well, that's kind of what we thought we'd want to talk to you about, is that it seems, okay, let's just talk, where was your high school prom?
Okay, so quite frankly, I went to a public high school, very normal, mid-sized school. We had it at a local hotel. I don't even remember. I think there were balloons as decorations. There was nothing
maybe
over the top.
Balloon arch.
Maybe there may have been an arch. There may have been an arch. I think we had an arch.
You have a little bit of fringe.
But it was all very, I hate using the word normal, but just very down-to-earth, high school party basic.
I'll one-up you. Ours was in the high school gymnasium. Yeah. And if you were lucky, somebody washed their car to drive you. You didn't necessarily. And I know that we've gone to the limousines, one thing, special cars. But now there's like promposals, and we're seeing this kind of thing. Have we just created a monster?
I think everything has gone too far, and I hate to put the blame on this social media generation, but if you think about it, everything is about Instagram, Snapchat.
So we're trying to keep up with each other.
Trying to keep up, everyone, high school kids, everyone, I think, has this perception of...
This is not a rap video, by the way, people.
No, yeah.
Life is not a rap video.
Everyone's trying to, like, put on this show of how awesome, and I think kids and parents, and in this case, maybe teachers and administrators, have gotten caught up into this thing of extravagance for kids when we need to bring it down to basics, because it's about money being spent, too.
Okay, I'm going to say something which belies my elderly advanced age. Is this a generation gap, though? Are you and I sounding like the old heads?
Well, that's what I was worried about. But
I'm worried, like, I wonder, because when we, okay, let's look at it in our way. When we graduated from high school, our grandparents or parents might have looked at us thinking that the balloon archway was too much. Was just too much. Do you think there's a bit of the disconnect? Is this the natural progression that we now have gotten to tigers?
Maybe.
I hope not.
But it might be a little bit of a generational thing, because, the next generation is always worse than the previous generation. That's just the way it goes. But this is over the top. This is beyond. This is setting kids up, and not only with this tiger and the proms, but even you see kids with, the fancy handbags and the clothes and the this and that. Everything is moving up in a way that I think is creating a generation of more entitlement.
I was a little worried about the graduation for kindergartens. You know what I mean? Like, when they have cap and gown, I was like, oh my, it's a lot.
It is a lot.
We just are. It's the a lot generation.
It is, and there's once you raise that bar,
where do you
kids
go?
Expect more money, more. I mean, I think it's a bit too much, especially with this tiger.
Yeah,
hope,
the tiger.
Wake-up call.
I think it was. And guess what? It's just the beginning of prom season. More stories to come. All right, Jill. Thank you so much. Jill Simonian, always good to have a conversation with you.
You too.